Hey everybody, it's Master Dena here, coming at you from the JCC, bringing you a fun skills challenge that you can practice while you're at home to get you ready for when you come back to CSA and you're going to come back to classes and be there in your uniform looking all sharp with your new skills that you've been practicing the whole time that you've been at home. So today we're going to learn how to tie our belts correctly. A simple skill, but everyone takes it for granted, right? The small details in martial arts really matter, including how we present ourselves, what we look like, and that we make sure that when we're testing or when we're just in class, that we're giving our best image, putting our best foot forward, and always trying to do our best technique, even with the small things. So you can try this at home if you have your belt. If you don't have a belt, you can even just use a piece of string or a rope, however you want to practice. So I'm going to show you 2 different ways to tie your belt today and give you a couple fun little facts as we go along. So here's the simplest way to tie your belt in martial arts, and then I'm going to show you a way that's not so simple but has some advantages that I'll tell you about. So you're going to take your belt and you're going to unfold it most of the way so that it's only folded in half. I like to take the ends and put those together so that they match up. Did you know that in martial arts, our belt signifies and symbolizes a whole bunch of different things? And we like the 2 ends to match because we say that one side represents the mental side of martial arts and the other side represents the physical side of martial arts. We want those to always be in balance. So we're working on our mind just like we're working on our body. So we always want those to be even. So here's the easy way to tie your own belt. This way you won't have to ask your moms or dads or your teachers to always tie it for you. So once you have your belt all evened up, you're going to go back to the middle, and you're going to put that middle point just below your belly button. We call this the tien, or the bubbling well. This is where our energy comes from, so we want the center point of our belt to be right there. Sometimes we call this our center of gravity. We're going to put the middle point right on our tien, 3 finger widths below our belly button, and then we're going to wrap it around behind us, just like that. See how it crosses in the back? The next way we do it, we're going to learn how to do it without even making it cross. So once I bring it back to the front, I'm going to take one side and bring it over the other side and make a nice X in front of my belly button. Here comes the tricky part. I'm going to take that end and I'm going to bring it up underneath both pieces of my belt. Let me show you that again one more time. I don't want to just do this, because if I do, I'll have what we call a happy face. Ah, that's no good. So I want to bring this under both pieces. Hold them together, reach all the way under, and pull that up through it and give it a nice little tug. Now I have one piece that's pointing up towards my chin and another piece that's pointing down towards my toes. Take the piece that's pointing up towards your chin and cross it over again and bring it up through the center and pull it nice and tight. Now you have a nicely tied belt where the ends are even. So that's the easy way. Now we're going to try a way that's a little bit more challenging, but it'll look a little bit neater, and we won't have that big X in the back. So again, make your mental side and your physical side the same length, and go back to that center. This time, I'm going to let my belt drop. I'm going to go around behind me, and I'm going to put sort of the length that I like my belt. If I like it shorter, I can do it shorter. If I like it longer, I can do it longer. Right on that spot, that tien, that bubbling well. And I'm going to wrap the long end all the way around back towards the front. Now I'm going to take that piece, bring it up both pieces underneath. Remember, if I bring it up just through half, I'm going to end up with that smiley face. No good. So let's review. Find that spot, bring it around the front, right on your tien, wrap the long end all the way around, come up through both pieces, give it a nice little tug. One end is pointed towards my chin, the other is pointed towards my toes. Take the end that's pointing up, cross it over the other side, come up through the hole, and pull nice and tight. Then I have 2 ends that are even. Pretty simple. Not too hard. You can practice this again and again and again until your belt looks nice and neat. Make sure you post a picture of yourself with a nicely tied belt in the comments below so that we can all see it and share in your success. Have a great day and good luck on that skills challenge.